Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here then welcome. My name is Amy. I am a stay-at-home mum to two girls, Caitlin who is 10 and Elle who is 2. I upload videos to my YouTube channel on a Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, and I also regularly upload to my blog at www.amybeingmum.com. So today's video is kind of like a Q&A. I haven't asked you to put questions to me because I get asked questions all the time, and I just thought this video would be a really good opportunity to answer those. So today I'm going to be kind of addressing the questions that I get asked all the time through messages from you guys or when I'm out and about and people just ask me things. So I thought I would make this video to address those questions. So I've made a list of some of the most common questions probably that are unusual questions that I get asked, and I'm just going to make my way through them. Okay, number one is about trolls. I get asked all the time whether I get trolls because it doesn't appear that I do, and on my channel everyone seems to be really nice and supportive. The simple answer is yes, I do get trolls. So I have a spam filter on my YouTube channel and it tends to catch most of the trolls, so their comments don't appear on my channel. I'm pretty on the ball though. I usually get notifications of my comments on my channel, and I kind of, if I don't have time to answer them straight away, I have a quick glance at them anyway. And if there is any negative comments or things from trolls, I just delete them, delete the comment, and usually block the person, and that's it. I don't get rid of the comment and block the person because they upset me or anything like that. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. It's just kind of one of those things. But I just don't want my page to be a negative place. I want it to be really positive and upbeat. If you guys are coming to visit my channel, I don't think you should have to view those kind of comments, so I just get rid of them and that's it. And you never know who the person is that's writing them. Maybe it's somebody that has their own issues, their own problems, or it could be somebody that's just doing it because that's how they get their kicks. It doesn't really matter. Whatever reason, I just get rid of the comments and leave it at that. So yes, I do get trolls, same as most vloggers probably, but it's not an issue. Okay, question number 2 is about my health. I did a video not long ago about the fact that I hadn't been really well lately. I've been having some stomach issues and things, and I was going to get tests done. And you guys, if I ever bump into anybody that watches my videos, or sometimes I get messages from people asking what were the results of your test, did everything come back okay? And I realised I hadn't even updated you guys, which was very amiss of me. So I'm updating you now. So basically my test results came back to say that it's nothing serious. They tested for like cancer and things like that, not very nice things, and that all came back clear, so thank goodness all that's okay. The next thing I think they're going to probably look into is like intolerances and things like that, so I need to go back, see them again and work out what we do next. I've been trying to cut out lactose, but to be honest I've probably not been as strict as I should be. I've changed my milk to lactose free milk, and I changed from cheese to lactose free cheese because that is the two things that I have most, but I would still have like bits of chocolate, regular chocolate, and the odd bit of like ice cream or something like that. So I think if I was going to do it properly, I would really need to cut it out completely. So I don't think I can really base anything on that, what I've been doing so far. So yeah, I need to go back and get everything tested properly and find out what they're saying about intolerances and things. I had a lot of you message me with lovely advice and experiences and things. And a lot of people have said that they find that stomach issues and things can be linked to stress and anxiety and your mental health. And as I've done a video on this before to let you guys know my story, I've suffered from mental health issues since I've been younger, and it's an ongoing thing. So yeah, maybe that's something to look into too. It could be linked with that. So that's something else to look into. So while I'm touching on the subject of health, I just wanted to let you guys know about the Channel Mum forum. Now it's quite a new thing. It's not the Channel Mum Facebook page, which you might have seen. This is a completely separate thing. It is the Channel Mum forum. It's available for help and advice on any issues that you might have. Even if you just want to talk to someone because you're a bit lonely, it covers any kind of issues you may be having. Some more serious things like domestic abuse, or like I said, mental health things, but like I said, even if you're just lonely and need someone to talk to, it's always there. Our Channel Mum resident psychologist Emma Kenny is always available, as well as our Channel Mum parent helpers that have been trained to be able to deal with lots of different issues, and there's also a health visitor in the forum. So if you have any issues, or like I say, you just want to go and have a chat about, could be about teething, could be about anything, head on over to the forum. I'm going to link it in the description box below. It's a really useful resource go and check it out about any issues you may be having. Question number 3, that I want to address is about my hair. So I go to the hairdresser fairly frequently now for me, because I used to never go to the hairdresser. I just totally neglected my hair, but I've been going fairly recently to my friend's hairdresser, and every time I go people ask what colour I'm going to go for next, because I was purple for a while. If you've been watching my channel for a little while you will know, but the answer is I'm going to be staying blonde for a little while. I'm quite liking it. This time they did like an ombre, I think she called it a root blend. It wasn't my friend that did it this time because she wasn't working the day that I needed the appointment. It was her boss actually. And what she did, rather than do highlights from the root, I went in and we didn't get any highlights this time. All I did was get like a root blend to kind of blend in my own colour, because I'm naturally really dark. And I really like how it's turned out, and it means that I don't need to worry about regrowth because it should blend in quite naturally. So yeah, for the time being I'm not changing my colour anytime soon. Okay, question number 4 that I get asked quite a lot is whether I will be having any more babies. So I already have Caitlin, who is 10, and we have Elle, who is 2, and it was always the plan that we would have another baby once we got married. And again, if you follow my channel you will know that I got married earlier this year, and yeah, things didn't really go to plan because Elle still isn't sleeping. So at the moment the general consensus between me and Andrew is that we can't really cope with a baby while we're still not sleeping with Elle. So I think what we're going to do is try and battle with her sleep issues at the moment, and then we can think about babies maybe a little bit down the line. But yeah, we are open to the idea of having more babies, and it's something we will definitely have a discussion about in the future. Which brings me on to question number 5 that I get asked all the time: does Elle sleep any better? The answer probably is yes, she sleeps a little bit better than she used to, but we still have some big sleep issues. We have a lot of problems with her going to bed at night. We have a big carry-on at bedtime. She doesn't want to go in her bed, she wants to go in our bed, then she wants to go in her own bed, she wants me to lie with her, then she wants Andrew to lie with her. She also gets up in the night several times and she wants one of us to lie with her, and usually one of us ends up being in beside her for the rest of the night. Which brings me on to question number 5 that I get asked and a lot, and that is whether Elle is sleeping any better. So the short answer is yeah, she's sleeping a bit better, but still not great. So we have quite a carry-on at bedtimes trying to get her to go to bed, and sometimes it can go on for hours trying to get her to go to sleep. She has a tantrum, she doesn't want to go in her bed, she wants to go in our bed, she doesn't want me to lie with her, she wants her dad, and then when he goes she wants me, and it's basically just a long drawn out carry-on. Also she gets up in the night and she wants one of us to go in beside her. Quite often she'll want her dad because she's very much a daddy's girl, and if he's in beside her, when he gets up and goes to work in the morning, when she wakes up and he's not there, then we have another carry on in the morning because she has a great big tantrum, the fact that she wants her dad and he's not there. So we bought a really good book recently from Aldi, and it's actually like a pack. You get a book which has a story about going to bed, and in the story the child has a sleep chart which is on the wall, and it's the same sleep chart that is contained within the pack, which is really good because when I read the story with Elle, she'll point at the chart in the book and say I've got that chart. And up until last night she couldn't get any stickers in the chart because she hadn't slept nicely. But last night, well this morning, was the first time she's ever had a sticker on her chart. And this pack contains all the stickers to go on the chart, which is brilliant. What we did was we put an airbed in her room, and normally one of us would have to lie with her to go to sleep. So instead last night I put her in her bed and I lay on the airbed in her room, so she knew I was there. It was still a bit of a challenge. She didn't want to sleep in her own, she wanted me to go in beside her. She asked if she could come in my airbed, which was not happening. So I persisted, and eventually she went to sleep herself in her own bed with me in the same room. And yeah, that's the first night she's ever done that, so that was a breakthrough. She did get up in the night and wake up, but we just put her back to bed and one of us slept in the airbed and that went fine. So she did actually sleep all night in her own bed without one of us, so she got a sticker this morning. So that is a huge breakthrough for us, and we're hoping that we can try and progress from here and hopefully eventually get to a situation where she'll sleep all night in her own bed without us, because at the moment the sleeping arrangement isn't ideal, so we need to get it sorted. If you have any other questions for me that I haven't addressed in this video or other videos, please pop them in the comments and I will try and go over them in future videos. I hope you've enjoyed this today. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And also, if you haven't checked out my blog, make sure you check it out at www.amybeingmum.com. It is something I'm trying to work on a bit more in 2018, so I would love it if you would go and check it out. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!